Hey you witches, how you doing today? We're back with another video, and today we are going to do a plan with me. I've been talking about doing one for, oh gosh, a couple of months now, but I sort of needed to get a few things figured out first. But before we get into it, for those of you who are new, my name is Taya. Welcome to the channel where we talk about all things witchcraft. And for those of you who are returning viewers, maybe coming in from another video, welcome back. Thank you so much for the support. It's very appreciated. And all of you, please consider subscribing. It's a really great way to help us build the channel. So today we are going to do a plan with me for the first week of February, which is next week coming up. And we're going to use a kit here by Design Lovely Studio. It is a printable kit. So it basically, I have to print it out myself. And I do not have a... what are they called? Like a Cricut or a Silhouette, like a fancy cutter. So I actually have to fussy cut out each individual sticker that I want to use. So I've already gone ahead and done that because I know you don't want to watch me cutting out each sticker and peeling the backing off, and it takes forever. So I've actually gone ahead and sort of pre-prepped the spread so we won't be too long. But these were had to be sort of printed out and then cut by myself. So this is what the kit looks like. There's multiple pages, but this is just sort of a facsimile of the first page with the big boxes on it, so you can get an idea. It is called Indigo. Indigo Dye, I believe, is the name of the kit. Oh, let me just check and make sure I've got that right for you. Yeah, Indigo Tie-Dye by Design Lovely Studio on Etsy. Design Lovely Studio. All right, so I'm going to put that up and away. We're going to go ahead and get started. So we are going to go to next week, which is the beginning of February. And I haven't done any planning yet for February, so we're going to get started together. We're going to do this first week that starts on Monday the 31st and goes to Sunday the 6th. So I'm going to go ahead and take those out. We'll set my book aside and open those up for you there. All right. So don't mind my scissors there. They're just marking how far up I can put the paper, where I need to put the paper so you can see it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down some washi, which I thought this pretty kind of, it's gold and it's got a sheen to it, but it's not like shiny. I thought would go really nicely with the blue and sort of gold for the kit. So we're going to go ahead and lay that down first. And I'm going to go over, I usually go over all of the lines. It just sort of helps to kind of block out some of the white space. Some of the stickers will go over it. But all in all, it makes for a kind of nice backdrop for the kit. So we're just going to go through and lay these all out. I guess I could have pre-done this, but yeah, I also don't have an extremely busy week next week, which is kind of, oh my goodness, these are, no, I ripped it. It's going to be one of those days, my friends. Going to be one of those days. Lay the washi down smoothly, please. It's not quite straight, but we're going to go with it. And it'll cover up that tear right there. Not my finest moment, my friends. Not my finest planning moment. So do you guys plan? Are you planners? I would assume so if you're watching this video. So, yeah, what do you plan in? This is a Happy Planner Big, but I know there's like a ton of different systems out there. I like the ring bound. That's what I use. But I know not everybody is down with the rings. I just like them because it's so easy to flip everything in and out. Oh gosh, that's kind of super crooked. I'm learning, guys, that washi is not something you can quickly lay down. I promise the rest of the video will go much faster. And next time, maybe I'll pre-lay my washi. Because, yeah, if this video gets some views, I definitely like to do more plan with me's. So basically, I have always been a pretty sparse planner. I like the look of no white space, you know, when it's a packed kind of weak looking. But unfortunately, like, I'm not always that busy. So I end up with a lot of white space in my plans, and I have been sort of playing around with getting fuller kits. So I'm one of those people, to buy like a weekly kit for a planner costs, you know, depending on the planner, but you know, for a big happy planner, it's like, it can be up to like $25 for a kit for 1 week. So if you spread that out over a month, 25 times 52 weeks, I mean, that's an insane amount of money. I'm not spending that. So I've always just sort of bought like just fancy boxes that I can, and then what I do is when I get them, here's a tip for you all, is I scan them. I scan my kits if I ever purchase like pre-printed kits, and then I scan them when I get them so I can reprint them and have them again that I can just cut them out myself and reuse them. But I was like, you know, there is a whole world of pre-printed materials out there. And so that's where I kind of got into this, where it's like, it's 6 pages and you just print it out. It looks like this one is printed out. And then I just cut out each individual box, etc. as we go along. So you're going to hear some crinkling because I do have it on wax paper. And we're going to start laying down with the main boxes. So we're gonna go ahead and put down, I thought we'd start with this notes one on the side. That was kind of a pretty one, but it's also kind of functional. And then we'll go down into each of these. These are sort of the base of your kit, right? This is the, oh, look at that dog hair in my kit, go figure. This is the start of sort of blocking out that space. So I like to do it by lines, line, line, depending on the kit, but generally speaking, that's how they go. So next we'll go here. Oh, it won't actually. I changed it up on the next page because I want to use a weekend banner. Can tell Luna was helping me. There's a little bit of dog hair and everything. So once we get these kind of laid down, then we get into more of the kind of the planning of it. This is just sort of blocking out space, right? So the first thing I like to do is put down my weekend banner because hello, who doesn't love the weekend? There we go. And then I go ahead and I'm like, all right, I've got a few different, what do you call them? A few different planners in my main planner, right? This is my catch-all planner. So the first thing I do is I go through my other planner. So I've got my voice planner. Now this week for the guild, I don't have any classes or anything. Typically I do, so I would put down 2 stickers for that. Usually on Wednesdays and Thursdays, I've got something to do with the guild. But the first week of the month, I always take off. So we have YouTube videos on Wednesday. So I'm going to put down a big box for Wednesday and a big box for Saturday when I do, those are the 2 days that I post videos. All right. So we put down boxes for that. So that's for my voice planner. Then I go to, oh no, remembering a box I forgot to cut out, but we'll do it later. We will go to my spirit planner. And in the spirit planner, I've got a whole bunch of different astrological happenings. So this week, there is something happening on Monday. And I always put these at the end of the day. Just kind of at the bottom. Tuesday. So I just put these little flags in and I'm going to write beside them. After all the planning is kind of done, I will go in and write beside them where they belong. And, oh gosh, what day was the other one? Was it Friday? I believe it, yeah, it was Friday. Wednesday and Friday. Okay, so that's what those little tags will be. I'll write beside them what the thing is. Now, I have a couple of important things to mark next week. So the first one is Monday, there's no school. So I pulled this important sticker. That'll go right at the very top. So hopefully Monday I won't forget that it is no school. So these are coming out of my regular calendar, which would be on my phone. And then Friday is my nephew's birthday. So we have a birthday to put in there. Then the next thing I like to put in is I work. I picked up, what would you call it? Like a part-time very part-time casual job as a personal assistant. So that's kind of fun. It's a woman I used to work with, and every Friday and Thursday I do some work for her. So we'll lay those down. And then on those days, I also like to include, you know what, I'm gonna lift this one up and slide it a little bit higher. I first put it down to be even with the birthday, but I'm deciding that I want it a little bit higher so I can fit a to-do list underneath of it. So usually on the days I work, I'll have a to-do list as well. There we go. So it's kind of filling out, you can see. Now I have got in my sidebar, I have some health tracking I've been doing. So let's go ahead and put in my health tracking. So I'll write health in that banner, and then my water, and I have some core exercises that I do on the daily. I'll put my tracker for those down there. And then what else do I have? Okay, so on Tuesday, I'm having coffee with a girlfriend. So let's go ahead and add that in on Tuesday. And on Thursday, my son is scheduled to have some dental work done after school on Thursday. And then I have two things I do with my husband every week. So Friday we have date night where we've decided that we'll watch a movie, we'll watch some TV, we'll hang out and actually make a point to spend some time together. So that's on Fridays, as well as we walk the dog together on Sundays. So we'll put those in there. I mean, I walk the dog every day, but I like to put the one for Sunday in because it's sort of a special day. So that is the end of all of the must-have stuff, but you can see there's still a lot of white space. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a few extra guys down here. Okay. And I have some of these boxes that you can write in them, but for now I'm just gonna use them as decor. And I don't like this one sitting up. I'm gonna move it down a little bit. Move it down. There we go. I like that better. And then one more that we'll put in, whoops, as I'm moving everything out, all the way up over here. And then the next thing I do is these kits come with these sort of double washi strips. So what I do is I don't use them as washi, but I use them as filler. Just fussy cut those off. And then if I've got spots that sort of are crying for attention, like down here, I see a spot, I'll go and add in a little strip of this washi tape. Look at that, and it even printed on the split for the paper, so that'll make it easy to go. And we'll just go like so. And I just add it in, just like that, just like you would with washi tape, except for it's a sticker. And that'll just it'll just block off a little bit more, and then I just save it like this. And what I do is after this is all done, so this is pretty much done, right? This is my week all planned out now. I just have to go through and write in things to do. The other thing I do is I have saved some of the stickers. So there is this decor sticker that came with it. And I took one of these boxes that have a checklist box, and I've cut it into individual strips, and I will use these to plan in my voice planner. So my daily matches my voice planner, which is kind of fun. So you'll see that when we do the flip through. I won't do that today, but I've gone and I've got everything all planned out, and then at the end, this is sort of what I'm left with, is a whole bunch of different little you know, sheets that have been cut up, and there's little, like a flag there and all these little pieces. And what I do is I go and I put it into, I'll put it into a file folder. Oh, this one is just a piece of paper, sorry. But yeah, we'll take these, we'll go put them in a file folder, and then the next time I go to use this kit, because that's another reason I like these kits is they have so much in them, is all I need to do is reprint the main boxes, and I've got all of these pieces that I can use to fill out the rest of the kit, so I'm not wasting a ton. I mean, she's got such cute little, these would be better if I could have a little machine to cut them out, but all kinds of cute little icons and all sorts of things in here, little meal planners, workout planners, when you get gas, stuff like that. Yeah, so I think that they're very functional kits, and they've got a lot in them, so that way I just save them, and the next time I just have to sort of print out 1 or 2 pages to get the main kit down, and I've still got all the little fussy boxes and stuff to work with from the previous time. So yeah, so that is our plan with me. I hope you enjoyed that, a little bit of my thought process on when I do my planning and how I pull things in from my other planners and put them all into this one here. Be kind in the comments, guys. This is my first time doing a plan with me. I've never done one before. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and we will be able to do a few more in the future. All right, thanks so much for hanging out, you guys. Have a good one.